Hello and welcome from my home. Day 2. Yesterday was, I think, really overwhelming. I'm actually feeling really overwhelmed as well today. We opened up the keys, me and Ev, and then went in and kind of just enjoyed the moment together. I think I probably kind of kept crying on and off. And then Ev's family came around and we did a little toast and it was lovely. And we had our first, I suppose, dinner. We had a little chipper in the dining, well, what will be the dining room. And yeah, champagne and chipper, and it was lovely. But there's like so much to do that we just kind of didn't do anything yesterday. We just kind of enjoyed the moment. Got home really late and then I was back in work. I think Ev was up early today and he came down and he started gutting the place. I thought I might show you around like what the house is like, what we plan on doing with it. It is really old. It's like built in the 1970s, and it does need a huge amount of work, and it will be cold as well in the winter. Like, it's a D-rated house, so yeah, there is a lot to do and a huge amount of cleaning. It got a bit of gutting, and then obviously just decor, like what would you call that? Aesthetic stuff. Today I kind of was doing the nitty-gritty things, so like setting up the board gush, the gas and the electricity, sorting out the bins, and then I kind of inquired about broadband as well to be put in, and we're getting a skip right in because the amount of stuff that we've had to take out to gut, we need a skip. And the old owners of this house also left quite a lot of old furniture, like random bits and bobs, so we kind of need to get a skip. I actually might show you from the outside and then walk in with you and kind of tell you what it is. Like, it is messy, but you know, it's mine and I don't really care. I'm just happy out, so yeah. So this is our entryway, and we actually ripped up, well, the carpet was there yesterday when we came in, but I have this thing with communal carpet, so I was like, that has to go straight away. So I think Evan, his mum, while I was in work today, ripped it up, which I'm very, very grateful for, so thanks for you, Ev. And obviously we're going to paint the banisters. I mean, I would have loved to get panelling done at the side, but I don't know when that will be. But yeah, I would like to do that. And then we have a little downstairs loo, which we're actually quite lucky. There's nothing to kind of really be done other than obviously like a lick of paint, and I'll probably put a new vanity case in there down the line. We're going to keep the flooring here as it stands because it's actually pretty decent flooring for now. It doesn't need to come up. It's like not a necessary thing that needs to be done, so we'll keep it until in the future we can afford to change it. I am gonna have this blocked off, so we're actually gonna have a carpenter in to do 3 bits of work. So that's one of them. It'll be under, I just want to put like the ironing board, hoover, bits and bobs that you accumulate underneath there, and like have it sealed off. This is, oh, that door shouldn't be there, but this is the living room, and we've inherited a Stanley stove, which I'm really, really happy about because I've always wanted a stovetop. I'm not really that keen on the wood mantelpiece. I actually don't mind these tiles, they're kind of Victorian-esque, but we want to take this off, and I'd love to do like a kind of like a charcoal matte frame. So I think Ev's been kind of YouTubing stuff what to do, and I'd love to either get a new one in, or just use that one and paint that one. And then there's obviously a granite worktop, which I'm not like particularly keen on, but that'll be okay for now. It's quite a big room. We're going to keep the dido rail, I think that's how you say it, and the dido rail in. Down the line I'd love to do the panelling, but we'll see from the skirting board up to the dido rail, and then keep this all plain at the top. We are hoping that our sofa is going to go there, and then maybe we've like this kind of like yellow statement armchair. It's either going to go there or in that corner, and then the TV unit is going to go there. There's not a huge amount of work, like it's more just decor that needs to go into this room, so a good lick of paint should fix it. I do want to keep that little bit of coving. I kind of love the coving at the top. They're all going to be painted. I mean, obviously the lampshade's going to come down, but I kind of wanted to keep some of the stuff that was in the house. The doors will be painted white, and we're going to change all the handles, and obviously the like, this isn't like a nice gold colour. It's not a gold that I'd go for, but I think we're going to change everything to black matte anyway. I'm going to bring you out, and this is kind of the dining room, living room area. So they actually left, they were supposed to clear absolutely everything, but then they left the blue sofas, so we need to now get a skip to get rid of them because I don't know where to put them. There is a stove here as well that is working, but like I want that out, and I'd rather just leave it as an empty shell. And then the dining room, none of this, all this junk that's here is not ours, it's what we found around the house, so we're kind of taking everything down, and then we're going to throw in the skip tomorrow. The dining table is going to go like along here. We're kind of looking for like a bench, and then we're not going to buy the chairs yet. We're just going to buy like cheap stools from IKEA until I kind of find the chairs that I want, because I think the ones I want are a little bit expensive, so I need to save up. This is like a random like larder unit, but on Pinterest I have kind of found an idea of what to do with that, so hopefully that works out. So that's the second job that the carpenter is going to be doing. Hopefully that works out. We are thinking of putting like a little small L-shaped sofa in there. I just don't want too much furniture. I don't want it to be cramped, and I'm kind of like looking at, there's a sofa in there already and going, there's not really much room now for a dining room. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to bring you out to the kitchen. The kitchen is probably one of the smallest rooms in the house, and it does need a huge amount of work. So the fridge we're going to keep, it just needs to be like deep cleaned, and we are going to keep the dishwasher. We are throwing out the wash machine, and we do not want the oven, and the microwave is obviously going. These are PVC, which is a bit of a shame because I was hoping that we could kind of paint them and like change the worktop, because really down the line that whole area, like that whole big wall, so that wall and then the dining room wall, we're going to do a full extension out towards the back. So where that patio is where we're hoping to go. We also have a garage, which is pretty cool. This is all the gutting, like this is literally stuff from upstairs that we've already started gutting. And yeah, it's a nice big double doors. We won't use it obviously to drive the car in. Ev might actually convert it into a clinic. We've kind of, we're toying with the idea of what we're going to do. I'm going to bring you upstairs. I'm going to keep these bare until we kind of have all the painting done upstairs, because I just think they're going to get ruined with people going on and upstairs, and we have a bit of work and plumbing work to be done. The bathroom, like I mean, isn't in the most awful nick at all. Oh. Hello. So it looks like you're in a toilet, Grace. Oh, nice. And then you've got your mask on you. So these are FCF masks that sometimes you use, but we kind of just said that'd be good kind of when we're using like really strong cleaning products and whatnot. But basically for the bathroom, we're going to keep the tiles. Like we don't have a huge budget to do so much, so we're gonna keep the shower. We are obviously changing the bath side panel because it's like cracked and it looks a bit scaldy. The bath just needs to be bleached, I think, other than that, and we need to do like a new seal around the bath. That unit is coming out, and there's one in IKEA that we're going in, and we've got new toilet seats to go in as well. Like the mirrors in this house, they've kind of stuck them with, I don't, like, why have they stuck them with? They've stuck them with something so that it's like nearly impossible to take them off. So I don't know how we're going to take them off other than that if you have to smash it. This is the, actually no, I'm going to bring you to the main bedroom. So this is where we'll be with my main bedroom. We are taking all those down, so all that wardrobe unit is coming down, and then the bed's gonna go there, and we are gonna instead put our wardrobe to here. So it is already kind of like a built-in wardrobe, and we're gonna knock down that wall and that wall and make everything, like the whole thing over there, to be one big built-in unit for our wardrobe. Because I kind of have a thing about putting the bed like away, so like I'd like the bed kind of facing the door, so I can kind of, I don't know, it kind of creeps me out a little bit. So I suppose that's just me being a pain. And then because the plumbing is quite old in the house, we had to get a plumber in to kind of let us know what we can and what we can't do. And then the carpenter's going to have to come in and box off all the plumbing units, so it makes it look obviously aesthetically a lot better. Again, all the windows are quite old. It is a D-rated energy house, so we would like to change the windows, but I think windows are the most expensive thing in a house. All that has to come down. Ooh. And this will be my kind of my office, I suppose. And I think Ev's storage space. So Ev has a ridiculous amount of shoes, so I think his units are going to go along the side here. And then I'm planning on doing like my desk and all my workspace, because the whole thing about the house was not to be in not to be in my workspace the entire time, like my home to be my home, and then keep my work life separate. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping to go for. I'm gonna bring you along to so this actually probably was a bedroom. Well, it is the third bedroom, but it's quite small. I mean, you can fit a single bed in there, easy peasy, and a wardrobe, but we're gonna just keep it as the office. That is what is that called? Hot press. Hot press. There's already kind of shelves in there. I think we might do a few more. That way then I can put all the linen and stuff in there. And then this is the second bedroom. We're going to keep it as the second bedroom. And that overlooks into the garden. But we are going to close. This is the kind of big job. So that wall is being knocked down, because that's going to be the other side. And then this wall is being filled in. And then there's obviously going to be like some sort of wardrobe that's going to go there, and then the main bed, I think we're going to put a double bed in here. That's what we're going to do provisionally. Yeah, so there is a bit of work to be done. Up there is the skylight building. The skylight's to the loft. Which they've actually kind of layered, they put like loads of flooring down, which is kind of nice, so that's already done for us. I'm gonna bring you out to the garden. Oh, yeah, so this is the fuse board. No, that's not the fuse board, that's the electricity meter, which is in the house. Very, very weird. I think if we are gonna do an extension down the line, that's gonna need to go. Where did I put my keys? Doodle-doo. And then this is going to be the garden. Well, this is the garden. So it is actually quite big. There's loads of work that needs to be done to it, but and it needs to be de-weeded. It's kind of, once all the weeds have gone from there, it is just pretty much gravel, which I'm really, really happy about. And it's quite low maintenance in that they've, I'm going to show you here, everything is kind of being boxed off by like these wood beams, which is kind of nice, because it means there's just not a huge amount of work and a huge amount of maintenance, which I'm happy out, because I'm not going to really be the type of person to be in a garden all the time. And this unit here is going to probably be extended out for my workspace. I'm going to keep that as the shed, I think, and then I'd like to put grass kind of this side. But in reality the extension isn't going to happen for another 2 years, and if it does, there's also a chance that we have to extend up above that kitchen there, with whatever way it works out to be. I don't know, like, we haven't even thought about it yet. We're just kind of more excited to kind of get into our space now and see. So yeah, we're just kind of doing bits and bobs. Tomorrow the skip's arriving, and we have like alarms being fitted and locksmiths coming in, and oh, let me fix the light here. Yeah, the locksmith is coming in, and I am getting a plasterer and a plumber in to kind of assess that and let me know like what needs to be done and how big of a job is it going to be. And then we're kind of cleaning as we're going along, and then we're going to paint. paint everything. Actually, everything's being painted white. Like I was like, what colours? I said whites. There's only one other paint colour that we bought, and that was this Gatsby blue from Dulux. That's going to be going in the living room, in the dark wall. But everything's white because I can't pick a colour, and I also, not like I love grey, but everyone has 50 shades of grey, so I just don't want grey. And I said white's clean, and it kind of acts as a canvas, and then we can kind of decide as, you know, as time's going on what we're going to do. So yeah, I really like my little show around, and I plan on kind of every time we kind of do something, updating it and just seeing the progress there. So yeah, and look, a big thank you. I posted this up on my social media as well, and the response that I got was amazing, and such positive vibes from everybody. I really feel truly blessed, and like it's without our family as well that have been really supportive as well with us, and like some really close friends that have been there for me and there for the last while, because it has been a long process. We're just kind of eager to get stuck in, but we kind of like, what do we do? Like, what's the first thing that we do? And so we're kind of making lists now and going, okay, this is what we're going to do for the next 2 weeks, and then we're going to tackle that and then see then what else we can kind of afford to do then afterwards. So yeah, Slan.
So she doesn't know what's going on with the outside. That'd be good for your vlog, me vlogging you closing the door. Can I? Yeah, and put that in your vlog. I'm recording at the moment, but you can just delete this footage. Okay, ready? Wait, do it again, just fake it. Okay. You're done! It's all clean, windows are all shut. Looking nice. I'm doing montage.
Nice, that's actually great.
No, I'm not.
Okay, for lot of that. Maybe it's just that one. Just look at you, so cute. I feel like it's that one like that.
I'm coughing.
It's probably from the dust.
Lovely dust.
Stop. Look at it saying to me.
What? This is good editing footage.
Where's the other set of keys?
You didn't give them to me.
No, there was a key set of keys on the chair here, Grace.
Anyway, we're done. Yeah, so this is Yaz, and say hi.
Hi.
Peace out. Do peace on, be cute. Peace out.